made in China. Oh, produced in China. I didn't know. But I love it. It's just so beautiful. Goodbye. Oh, my lash. Oh, do you see it? Hey fandom, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Esther, MsTopacJay. So into this video, I'm going to be sharing with you babes the products I finished for the year or in the year 2019. Okay, today currently is the 15th of December. We're about halfway, literally in about 24 hours, we're about halfway through December, which means it's going to be 2020 in about 17 days. Okay, so that is exciting. That is nerve-wracking and exciting at the same time. We're getting to the end of a decade, of another decade. Thank you, Jesus, that we're here. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna share with you babes the products I finished this year. All right, and I've already grouped them. Make sure you grab a cup of tea, a cup of coffee. Let's jump into this video. But before that, if you're joining fanbase, make sure to subscribe down below before this decade ends. Okay, so subscribe down below, turn notifications so that way don't miss out on a single video from me. Okay, and after this intro, we're gonna jump straight into the video. So blessed, pray for me, Madura for me. Pray I find my way. All right, Merry almost Christmas, everybody. So as I said, I've already grouped the product into category or whatever. So first, naturally, I think I want to start with skincare products. All right, some of these products I finished them with the plan of actually like intentionally finishing it because I don't really like it and I wanted to finish. And some of them I finished it because I absolutely love it. Okay, so I'm going to share those products with you today, and I'm also going to share what I know I'm going to repurchase the product as well. Does that make sense? So first, this was my all-time favorite product that I finally was able to try in 2019. I've always heard about this product and I never really found it. This is the Pond's Cold Cream Cleanser. It's a moisturizing deep cleanser and makeup remover. I love this product right here. Look at that. There's a tiny bit of products there. I can use this to take my eye makeup off. Long story short, I love this right here. Okay, it takes off your makeup perfectly. Okay, and I actually stopped buying makeup wipe and I just use this. I'll just rub this all over my face and use like a paper towel or whatever to kind of rub it off my face gently, of course, and it just melts the makeup off. No matter what kind of makeup I've got on, no matter how heavy or how light it is, it still melts it off. So I would highly recommend you find this and pick it up. You will literally like not want to buy wipes anymore, and wipes are not necessarily good for the environment anyway. So I love this. I'm definitely going to be repurchasing it. So next product, I've been using this brand for a while now as well, for a couple of years, and every time I buy their product I always finish it and I always replace it. Okay, so I've got the ordinary hyaluronic acid. This one is the one that's 2% plus B5, vitamin B5. Okay, I actually first heard of hyaluronic acid I think from Jackie Aina, either from her or another skin esthetician, but she really just mentioned it every time and I was like, okay, let me just go ahead and try it. Okay, and ever since then I've been buying the ordinary and I always replace it. I've gone through this hyaluronic acid bottle I think about 3 or 4 times this year. First of all, it has a nice drop or two, which is awesome, and second of all, like when I apply it, it just sinks into my skin and I actually feel like my skin is being more hydrated from the inside and whatnot, and then I apply my moisturizer on top of it. Like my skin just feels better when I use this in my skincare routine. Okay, especially when I'm eating better as well. All right, speaking of hydration, the products that I finished is the Pixie Jasmine Oil Blend. My sister actually gave this to me because I think she said it was breaking her out. I can't remember if that is inaccurate. I'll put the word no on the screen for you right now, but if it is accurate, there won't be anything on the screen. Okay, but she gave it to me. She didn't really like it or whatever, and I used it and I like it, but it is very like extra oilier than it really should be. But then again, it is an oil, but it's more, I don't know. And when I use it, I feel like all the dirt and dust in the house is clinging to my face. Even if I use a little bit, I don't know how to explain it, but I always kind of make sure I apply it way before I go to bed. Like maybe when I say I have like another 3 to 4 hours before I go to bed. And technically that's what you should be doing anyway. Don't do your skincare routine or whatever right before you go to bed because it's gonna sink into your pillow and whatnot. It's not terrible, but I just don't feel like I would necessarily be repurchasing it. Does that make sense? So yeah. All right, next product. This is the Candid Beauty Oil. I actually got this in a show bag. This is CBD infused, is it? Hemp stem cell, I don't know. Once again, it kind of has this very similar, if not the same effect or feeling, like oily feeling or whatever, as the Pixie Jasmine Oil Blend does. Does that make sense? So I just mainly, it's really good to moisturize my body though. Okay, love that. So I wouldn't necessarily repurchase either of these two. Ooh, a product that I'll definitely be repurchasing in 2020 is the Embryolite Late Cream Concentrate Moisturizer. Okay, I love this. Look at this. Do you see this? I literally had to cut it open. I love this. It's a nice moisturizer without the feeling of excess oiliness on your face. Do you know what I mean? Even if I apply this right before I go to bed, it still sinks into my skin perfectly, like without any problem. Okay, I love this right here. I also use it as a primer as well. It's not gonna make your makeup last longer, like in terms of like reducing your oil production throughout the day or whatever, but it's just a nice hydration for the face. It moisturizes my face really good, and my neck as well. I just really like it, you know. I don't know, I love this thing. This is my favorite, like next to the Pond's Go Cream Cleanser. This is my favorite product in skincare that I've tried in 2019. This is the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Skin Therapy Oil for the face. It's literally what it says, it's an oil, but the thing is, this one is not as oily. Actually, the right word is greasy. That's it. So they're as greasy as the Pixie one and the Canister one or whatever. So it also has a dropper tool as well, which I like, and I will be repurchasing this if I do walk past it. Okay, so let's go into primers and setting sprays. This is the NYX Away with Glow Strobing Cream. I love this little bit right here. It kind of feels a little bit drying on the face, especially once you rub it in. It is a matte formula, okay, in my opinion anyway, on my face. All right, and it doesn't break me out, which is good, but I mainly apply it on my chest area or my body, okay, and also the back of my hand. So if I were to repurchase it, it would be mainly for that purpose. So next product is a Matte Prep and Prime Fix Plus spray. This is a staple in almost everyone's makeup collection or whatever. It's a nice finishing spray. It's not a setting spray that's gonna like help your makeup stay put all day. It's more of a finishing spray. I like using it before my foundation and also after my foundations, kind of remove any like powdery finish that any of my mattifying or matte finish powder or foundation is giving me. You know what I mean? It's just gonna make the face look a little bit more fresher. So I like using it for that purpose. I have another one that hasn't finished, so I won't be rushing to go repurchase it. Next setting spray is the Dry Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray. This is the mini one. This is in the smell or in the scent Cucumber. I love this. So I've got a few of it right here actually. If you remember, Dry Cosmetics sent me a PR package. Thanks to one of you babes, I appreciate it. And they sent me all the setting sprays that I chose. So cucumber, grapefruit, and the bigger version of the cucumber. As you can see, there's still a little bit left in there, but I just thought to kind of share it with you. Doesn't this tell you that I love this? The fact that I finished the small one and the big one and the small one, like literally love that. This does make makeup last longer on me, on my oily combination skin. I like to apply it before I apply my foundation, like on top of a primer, and also afterwards as well. Just let it sink in and then dab it in. Perfect. I would definitely be repurchasing, and they're always having sales. By the way, I do have an affiliated link always in my description box if you are interested. It means I'm gonna earn a little bit of commission from it, okay? But yeah, I would definitely be repurchasing that, as well as the grapefruit scent as well. And I like these scents. Now, when you are spraying on your face, make sure it doesn't get in your eyes. Any of these setting sprays, like, you know, I'm talking about the Dry Cosmetics one, because of the flavor or whatever, like it's gonna sting. It stings my eyes when it gets in my eyes, which is stupid. I don't know why I don't close my eyes. All-time favorite primer that I absolutely loved when I tried it this year, and I've been stopping myself from repurchasing it. This is the Too Faced Angover RX Replenishing Face Primer. This one right here, I think it's infused with coconut. Yeah, with coconut water, probiotic based ingredient, and skin revivers. I like this, okay? I like this a lot. I'm trying to show you without the lights, whatever. I loved this a lot, a whole lot. I like the way it feels on my hand, on my face. It's nice and moisturizing. Even sometimes I would actually just do my skincare, not apply my actual moisturizer, and just use this as a moisturizer. Do you know what I mean? So moisturizer and primer all in one. Absolutely loved this, okay? Even on my oily combination skin, it just makes my face look a bit hydrated more throughout the day. It doesn't do anything in terms of stopping the shine, oils or whatever coming through, but I just really like the way my face looks. And even though I've got oily combination skin, I don't always like go for products that's gonna stop my oils from coming through anyway. I just like make it work with other techniques, okay? So I don't mind using products like this as long as it's looking after my skin, and I felt like this was. Another setting spray here is the Models Prefer Finale Makeup Setting Mist. I didn't like this. It actually came with a pump, but I removed it and put it on another product or whatever. I didn't like this, so I just ended up using it to make my body mist. It didn't do anything. It was like I was spraying water on my face. This is an Australian brand, by the way. Yeah, I wouldn't be rushing to go and pick that out. So first we've got the W7 Showstopper Mascara. I didn't like this. It didn't do anything for my lashes. It just gave my lashes color. I guess in a way it did do something for my lashes because I gave it color. Even when my little sister was here, who's like 8 years old, I just let her play with it because I didn't really like it. Maybe it's because of the wand. I think it's the formula itself, and it doesn't have any longevity to it either. It just kind of fades. Next one is the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara in the shade Blackest Black Noir. I love this thing. I've always heard about it, okay, and I hunted for it. This is very old products. Like, it's as in, not that it's old in my collection, being on the market for such a long time. And I think a lot of people said that when they first started using makeup, this is one of the first mascaras they ever bought. When it was finished, it was kind of starting to like clump up my lashes or whatever, but when it was fresher, it was really nice. I like the wand as well. Can anyone think of, is there anything that I can use that I can do with these empty mascara tubes? Next product right here is the NYX Control Freak eyeshadow eyebrow gel. This is finished. What is this meant to do? I think it was meant to set the brows. I just found that it just mainly kind of like helped me brush my brows maybe into place, but not like set it. So maybe it's just meant to do that. I don't know. It just brushes my brows, you know, because it's mascara one, so that will brush the brows, and I feel like it only brushes my brows, the mascara one itself, and then applies product onto my brows. The product, however, I don't think it did much for my brows per se in terms of setting it and making my brows last longer. Does that make sense? My got to be spray does a lot more than that. Another product that I don't think did a lot of work on my brows is this e.l.f. Literally just says e.l.f. There's no other name on it, but I think this is meant to, this is in the shade Crystal. I think this is meant to like set your brows. So there's an eyebrows part, and I don't know what this was, but I used it a ton. I used it. It didn't really like make my brow product or whatever last longer either, so I don't really like that. Next one is the Colourpop cream gel liner in the shade Exit. You know that white liner? I decided to buy it, and when I apply it, it just literally only lasts for about a few minutes. I am not kidding. Let's say maximum 10 minutes on my waterline. Didn't do anything for me. I'm like, what? Why? I spent money on you. You came all the way from the United States of the America, and you came to Australia to come and, you know, F off, F up. Why? What's wrong with you? You know, and then it started drying out even though it was closed. So I definitely will be repurchasing this. Now, lip products. I'm sure I have other lip products that I have finished or that's literally almost finished, but I don't want to go through my lip collection, honestly. This video is already like 20 minutes long right now, okay? We're not going to do that, but I've got 2 lip glosses that I do want to share with you. This lip gloss is by Black Up Cosmetics. No, I think they just call Black Up. I think they're in Italian. Anyway, they just call Black Up. This one right here. I got this. I don't remember when. I don't think I bought it. I think it was part of a goodie bag when I met, when Jen Jenkins did a meet and greet in London when she launched her highlighter palette with them. Yeah, I think this was in a goodie bag. I loved this lip gloss right here. Oh my goodness, it was so good, so nice and shiny and whatnot. Okay, I've got eyeshadow in the back of my hand, you know what I mean? It was so good, so good. And then when I finished it, I wanted to cry. I really did. So if I can find this, I'll definitely be buying it again if it is not too expensive. I'm not spending over $20 on a lip gloss. If it's too expensive, I'm not buying it. I love that thing, okay? This is the Makeup Shayla lip gloss in the shade Neat Freak. Remember this one? The one she came out with the first collection with Colourpop, the Perception collection. I liked this, but not as much as I liked the Black Up lip gloss. And I just noticed as well that the Shayla one is a bit thicker. But yeah, I like this. And I think it was like $6 or whatever, US dollars. So it's really nice. I liked it a lot, actually. Thicker, thick. Let's go ahead and do concealers. I gotta sit properly. You know what? I should have done this on the couch so I'm comfortable. Concealers. I almost died. Where's my water? All right, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm sweating. We're gonna go ahead and do concealers, okay? Let me just relax my back a little bit. First, we've got the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. This one right here. I have in the shade Dark 40 and also Dark 46. Dark 46 is a nice natural conceal and a little bit of a highlighter shade on me, and I love it. Dark 40 is more of a highlighting shade on me, okay? But I love the formula of this concealer right here. It's nice and natural, easy to blend out, you know what I mean? It does have a decent coverage to it, like a medium coverage to it, especially if you leave it before before you blend it. Do you know what I mean? So I love their concealer. Colourpop hasn't disappointed me in the complexion products that I have tried. Okay, next year we've got the Urban concealer. Urban sent this to me a couple of years ago. This is the Real Conceal Liquid Concealer in the shade Deep, and I used this to color correct, and I want to replace this. I think it's $50. I want this again because of the formula. It's a nice medium to full coverage, and it blends like butter. Yeah, sad it's finished. Okay, a product that wasn't finished what the hell is the NYX HD concealer. This is a shade Nutmeg. Okay, I didn't like this concealer. I really did not like it, mostly because of the applicator, and the coverage wasn't really all the best for me anyway. This is the Eligo Pro Conceal HD High Definition Concealer. If you're a black girl, you probably have the shade in your collection, the shade Fawn or Toffee, or you probably have both. I've got both. Okay, and if you haven't tried this concealer out yet either, it probably means that you're yet to get to that step in your makeup journey, because I think everyone and their mama have tried this. Okay, and the grandmama, the granddaddy, the daddy, the baby daddy, the boyfriend, the husband, everyone has seen this, tried this, touched it, felt it, swatched it. Okay, literally. So I really liked this. Now I said liked because earlier when I first tried it a couple of years ago, whatever, I feel like it was really nice, but then over the years I feel like the formula has kind of changed a little bit, not for the better. Maybe this is just me. Let me know, correct me if I'm wrong, or maybe I'm just the only one who's not lucky enough to get the perfect batch or whatever, but I just feel like the formula has kind of died down over the past 2 years. But this was really good. I still have the shade Toffee. I'm still going to be using it. It's not finished. I'm still going to be using it. Okay, I love it. Why am I doing this up and down? I don't know. This is the Makeup Revolution Concealer Fine Full Coverage Concealer and Contour Concealer. Okay, and I've got 4 tubes right here that I finished. As you can see, the shade C10, C12, C12, and C13. Okay, I loved this concealer. Oh my gosh, this concealer and the foundation version of it, they're both my absolute favorite product this year. Why am I screaming and why is my hand right here? It's really nice under the eyes, nice medium to full coverage concealer, blends easily. It's very little. They did come out with a supersized version of it. I opted not to repurchase it yet until I finish the actual foundation, because I have about 4 or 5 shades of the foundation version of this, and one of the shade is a bit lighter, like the shade 13.5, so I use that as a concealer instead. So I've got brow products right here. We have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Ebony. This one, I finished this earlier, I think a few months back. As you can see, I've cleaned it, and I cleaned it so that way I can take it with me anytime I go into Sephora and I want to try foundation. I can tell them to give me a sample of it, you know what I mean? I have another one that I am still using. I love the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. It's nice and soft to apply and also lasts a bit longer. That's what I used today as well. Okay, the next product that I absolutely love is the Benefit Brow Gel in the shade 5. Okay, this one right here, this is finished, bro. This is finished. I love this. Now, a tip, you want to make sure you close it real tight or else it's going to start drying out, but that's okay. If it starts to dry out, just grab one of your oils or whatever, you know, and just drop a tiny little bit of drop inside of it. Good as new. Bob's your uncle. Don't fret, don't stress. Okay, it's good. All right, but I love this, and I like the fact that it comes with its own applicator, even though I didn't really always use this because I just kind of found it weird to use, you know what I mean? But it's good. Like if I drop it in my backpack that I take to work and I feel like my eyebrow needs a little bit of touch up, you know, just because I want to play with my face or whatever, it's good. The applicator is good to use for the time being, do you know what I mean? But I really like this products, and so these 2 products I definitely be repurchasing. I have another one, the Benefit Brow Gel, by the way, in the shade 4, so I definitely will be repurchasing it yet because that's just wasteful. All right, so now let's talk about powder. Pressed powder, I only have one here. It's the MAC Studio Fix powder. Mine is in the shade NW45. I love this powder. Every time I buy this powder, I finish it. Literally, I finish it. I have another one in my collection right now. It's literally, I've hit pan on it. You know, that circle part is already showing. But I'm not gonna throw this out. I'm gonna keep this because if you return, I think 3, you get it for a lipstick, which is great. But yeah, I love this powder. It's nice and smooth on the skin. Okay, it's just bomb. MAC is good. You know what I mean? It's nice. There's still a little bit left in there. I'm gonna scrape that and I'm gonna finish it. But yeah, I finished that because I used it a lot, not because I wanted to finish it. Okay, highlighter. I've got a highlighter here. This is the MUA Luxe Glow Beam Liquid Highlight Cushion. This one right here. I don't even remember this in that video that where I tried it. Now I finished it. No, I squeezed the excess product out and put my foundation in it. The foundation that I put in it has already finished. Okay, I like this, and I think I only like it because of the packaging, because of that little mirror it's got there. I'm gonna wash this out, keep it, including the cushion in here, and use it as and put one of my liquid foundation in there and just turn into like a cushion foundation. So I'm not throwing this packaging out. The highlighter in there, I didn't like it per se because it was a little bit drying on my skin. Does that make sense? But the packaging I liked. I think it was like £3 in the UK or whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah. So finally, we have foundations, okay? Literally, this is the last one. Thank God, hallelujah. We've been talking for about 40 minutes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's start with this one. This is a Hourglass Vanish Seamless Stick Foundation. Oh, I used the shade Golden Almond, by the way. This foundation, I loved it. Okay, it's literally finished. I had to dig in there. The packaging, everything, the formula, everything is just really nice. I have a foundation test on this foundation. I'm gonna put a link down below. All the foundations I'm gonna mention in this video, I'm gonna put a link to the foundation test. I thought there was someone behind me. It's my wig. Oh, you can't see it. All the foundations I'm going to talk about in this video, I'm going to link the video to the foundation tests down below so you can watch them yourself. Okay, and I remember when I first started this foundation, I was feeling myself. My face looked beat. I looked beat throughout the day. Like, it was just really nice. But then the downfall of this foundation was during summer, girl, in Australia, when I put it on and my face was just peeling off. Everything was just evaporating on my face. It was starting to look like I made gari and I made eba or gari or whatever on my face, and it's just, my face was just looking very texturized, and the heat of the sun, you know, even though I used the technique that makes sure your makeup lasts all day in the sun or whatever, this foundation was not doing well on me. Okay, because during summer, even without summer, as you can see, I've been sweating about my mustache right here. I sweat a ton. Okay, this was not sweat proof whatsoever. Okay, it just kind of started to just, if it was just disappearing on my face, I wouldn't mind it, but it was just blubbing, bunching up on my face. But if you're using it during winter and you're not gonna sweat on your face or whatever, it's beautiful medium to full coverage, even full coverage foundation. I love this. I won't be repurchasing it, of course. It's expensive, and I have other foundations in my collection, so I won't be, why would I want to repurchase something that's very, very expensive? But Hourglass, if you want to send it to me, hello, my name is Esther MsTopacJay. I live in Melbourne, Australia. Nice to meet you. Okay, next we've got I thought I had 2 bottles of this. Oh, I think the second one probably just hasn't finished. This is the Elegant Pro Coverage HD Eye Definition Longer Illuminating Foundation in the shade Coffee. Yes, I also have it in the shade Chocolate or Rich Chocolate. Oh my God, this foundation is the best. This was actually the foundation that kicked off foundation test for me in 2006. End of 2016, I think, December. Oh my gosh, 17, 18, 19, 3 years ago today. Oh my gosh, Vlogmas. This foundation kicked off foundation test for me. This was my first foundation that I did foundation test on, and it was during Vlogmas in 2016. I remember we were going to a celebration at a church, I think naming ceremony or whatever, or a birthday party or whatever, on a Sunday. I filmed this. I was living, oh my God, I remember. I love this foundation. Long story short, I love this foundation. It's nice and luminous, radiant on the skin, but even though it's radiant, luminous or whatever on my oily combination skin, it has a nice longevity to it. My face looks smooth when I use it. I would definitely repurchase it when I find it. Even though I have other foundations, I would repurchase it, but I'll make sure not to open it until I absolutely need it. This is another foundation that I keep throwing it out. I have a few bottles of this. This is a NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. Okay, this foundation right here and this foundation, the Elegant foundation, and the NYX foundation, they're similar. Just wear it on your natural days and it's just so beautiful, you know. And I like the fact that it's actually a drop application as well. It's a nice, beautiful coverage foundation. Okay, easy to apply, easy to blend, and every time I apply it on my face, I never feel like I have a bad face day. So I love this foundation. I have more, so I won't be repurchasing it because I still have more, but I would recommend this. I love it. We have got the Sleek Lifeproof foundation. Okay, this one right here, you guys know I've cried about this. I've cried about this, not with tears. I've done inward cry because it kept finishing. Okay, there's like one more application left in here that I'm just leaving for a rainy day, and I think I might wear it. It's gonna finish this coming week. It is gonna finish this coming week because I'm gonna wear it at a wedding. I think I've made up my mind. That's what I'm gonna wear at a wedding. This is one of those foundations that you wear and you just feel good. You just feel good. You just say it with me. Say it good. Okay, no matter your skin type, I think this will look beautiful. You see, I've gone quiet, and I'm sad that it's about to, I'm sad. This is in shade LP19. I bought it in London. It was made in China. Oh, produced in China. I didn't know, but I love it. It's just so beautiful. Goodbye. Oh, my lash. Oh, do you see it? My hair. Okay. I can't say anything more about that. Okay, let's talk about something I don't like right now because I am getting sad. All right, something I did not like. The L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Foundation. This one right here. I didn't like it this year. I finished it because I wanted to finish it. I just have to finish it. Just get out. I remember when I did a foundation test on this, I didn't like it. It just, you know, and I think it's because of the claim. When I'm testing foundation, I test according to that claim. If foundation doesn't meet that claim, like at least 80%, I get mad. I'm so crazy. What did they say? Weightless full coverage. Weightless my furrow. Weightless my ass. Full coverage. Yeah, I won't be repurchasing it. I don't like. I wouldn't recommend. It's not terrible. I don't know why I just talked about it like that. It really isn't terrible. Okay, in the grand scheme of things, on normal skin tones, on normal skin type, I think it would be beautiful on you. But on oily combination skin or oily skin type, in comparing to the claim, it is not a good foundation on our skin type. Do you know what I'm saying? This is the final products of the year that I finished this year. There's probably more, but I cannot go through looking for it. I just can't be bothered. There's probably more, but anyway, this is the final product. Another product that I almost cried about when it finished is the Colourpop No Filter Foundation. Why did I say it like that? Foundation. I've been talking for an hour. Shivers me timbers. This foundation, I used the shade Deep Dark 185. I love this foundation. Do you remember when I tried this foundation and I was so excited because of the shade? The shade was like great. The finish was great. Everything was just beautiful. Everything was just jelly matching. It was just beautiful. I love this, and I would replace this, not in a hurry, because once again I have other foundations, but I really like it. I would recommend this foundation, okay, for everybody. Made in the USA, huh? Interesting. Colourpop. My name is Esther, MsTopacJay. Holla at me. So that is all the products I finished this year. It was a ride and mixed emotions, okay? And I feel this back. Look at, wow. Do you know which product just dropped? The L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Foundation. I didn't want you in here anyway. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below. I am interested to know which product you were so sad to finish this year. Why did I say it like that? Let me know down below which products you were sad to finish this year, and which products you were happy to get rid of, to finishing. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, babes. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope your cup of tea lasted throughout this video, or your water or whatever. Thanks for watching. As I said, whatever it is to love yourself, and by God's grace I pray I see you in my very next video. Bye. Woo-hoo, I am sweaty. Woo. Woo.